Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. Today we're going to look at Algo against the US dollar. We're going to start off on the 5-Day Gaussian channel as we like to do. If you like the video today, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Twitter, Telegram, Patreon if you'd like to learn a little bit more. So the 5-Day Gaussian channel, what have we got? This looks eerily similar to the previous video I just did on Aave. Aave looks to be about in this position right now. A very similar long consolidation into the Gaussian channel, hold on the median line, and then Aave is looking about like it's about at this candle. So FYI, this is what we'd like to repeat on Aave. What Algo has done. A breakout, a hold of the median line, a breakout towards the top, so a little bit of consolidation for another week or two, and then a confirmed breakout, right? We had our wick up, came back down, held the support, as you want to do on a 5-Day Gaussian channel. You don't, after you leave it, you don't want to go back in. It just tends to be, rinse and repeat, more prolonged consolidation if you continue to come back in. So we broke out of it, we've come back up, and now we're making new local highs here. So what I like to see of this structure is look at these tops. So as we came back down, let me draw this for you. Here we go. Look at these tops back in here, right? Look at their wick, previous run up here, and then look after you break out of these candle levels. Technically, what you want to see is a perfect support here. When we came back down, we held support, and that is building your launch pad. Another ideal example that I'm going to keep using in my videos is Harmony 1. Go look at that chart. Textbook breakout levels. Beautiful looking chart on Harmony 1. Very nice. This is what you want to see. A breakout, a price breakout, a reconfirming of this support level, and then you're ready to get more bullish. So if you follow my words here, I would look for Algo to continue this movement. What we'd want to look for a confirmed break is the obvious kind of our all-time highs here around this 250, 230 to 250 level. If we start closing candles higher than this, and then we can manage to break 250, 260, then price discovery and all bets are off. Altcoins are looking good across the board for the most part. So that's Algo. Great structure set up here. Looking at our next chart, our weekly chart for Algo USD. And what we're liking here is look at the battle that Algo has fought with the 50-week, all battling from the May drop all the way until August, right? Battle back and forth. Look at these candles, these weekly candles. When one closes below it, the next one comes back up fighting. When one closes below it, the next week, we came back up and held right at that 50-week. And then we finally broke free, moving on up through our moving averages, break out this local tops, even on the weekly chart is looking nice, right? Same thing we just drew on the other one, the 5-day. Same thing played out for the weekly. Look at that wick. You can see this wick came right down to it, right at that exact level, right where these candles closes. These all-time high candles, exactly what you want to see. And now we're building momentum back up. Once we clear this, we should look for another pretty substantial move like this. This is what you want to do. Rinse and repeat. Come back, confirm, come back, confirm. This is how you build these big hills, making higher highs. Macro, look at this. High, higher high, higher high. You just got to continue this pattern. If you come back down, you just want to make higher lows. Look at the lows. Here's a higher low. Here's a higher low. We come back down, you'll reverse this big trend. See this big trend? See this Crayola crayon circling this big trend? Just kidding. Not really. That's a lot of mess. All right. So when you come back down, you just don't want to. What you want to look for a trend reversal is if you start making lower lows, right? So if we come back down, and let's get our marker, our nice Crayola back out. So if we came back out and for some reason, like we load here, right, or something like that, then that's a break of these low candles and certainly the closing candles. If you look for that, then that's a warning sign. So when we get that, going towards the bear market, that could be your warning sign. You might have a little relief rally. That would be the final big people taking profits and then, send it back. So be aware of that on any chart looking forward. Now, if you're newer to crypto, that could help you in a lot of ways. So Algo is looking bullish, just like most altcoins are right now. So I would look for that to clear, and then blue skies ahead. The Bollinger Bands on the daily chart, again, just like our previous video, Ave was looking very similar to this right now too. What we'd want to see is a continuation of these prices up, and the mouth to continue to open. You can see how narrow these got. That means lower volatility. The bigger the bands, the wider the bands, the more volatile we're going to be. The longer, and the same is true for the opposite, right? So the tighter these get, the less volatility, right? The less price action. ADA right now is looking even more narrow than this. And the longer you can do that, the narrow these will get, and the bigger move is likely coming. So we haven't been this narrow since back in these areas, right? So it doesn't mean that we have to have this coming immediately, right? Although that's probably on the cards for some point. We might just be in for this kind of move, right? Just kind of slowly expanding, right? Diverging lines. You want to keep this similar pattern. So that's what we're looking for. And then once we break our all-time highs, then let's hope, we repeat said move in this area, right? You want to get a nice big green candle, the mouth wide open. And then as soon as, throw this in for your benefit, as soon as you see this bottom line start curving back up, right? Not so much closing, but if it starts going up, your move is likely over, at least. So you don't know, like, you're really like, well, how do we know if it's not going to go up again? That right there will tell you. It's highly unlikely, right? Nothing's certain, but it's highly unlikely when you have a Bollinger Band curving up on the bottom that the move is going to continue again. So you can see, like, we got green, and then we came back down, and then we got another green. Look at the band. It hadn't closed yet. And then as soon as we got this red, you're like, well, what if we got another green? There's your signal. Your bottom Bollinger Band will usually give it away if you're going to continue that move. So hopefully that helps somebody. That is Algo in a nutshell. Now, Crypto Fear and Greed Index, we're still at extreme greed, 76. So we're still within our little channel here, 84 to 70. If we stay there, prices should remain, pretty stable. General uptrend. I would remain as long as we're doing this. I don't want to see a double top. If you see us at 84 tomorrow or the next day or whatever, that sends up some warning signs to me. The previous couple of times we've had substantial drops, we've double topped at our previous local top here. So I'd watch for that. I'd like to make an 85 or higher. That would usually lead to some higher prices. We could stay in extreme greed for a while. We've been there for months before. We could do it for months again. So we'll see. I'd watch for break to the 60s or break above 85, excuse me. Car of the day. If you're in our last video, I did a extensive car review. Aston Martin Vantage in my favorite color, chartreuse. This is definitely the spec I'd be getting right here. Maybe get black wheels like this one, or like this one, I should say. The model car. This is one of my more detailed ones, as I said in my last video. So I won't go too much into it now. It's even got like real carpet, carbon fiber on the roof. Everything's insanely detailed. It's got mini shocks on the hood. Everything is down to anything. The mesh and it's actual mesh in the grill, and it's insane. Carpet in the back, liner, real shocks on the back. But this was quite expensive, and it's got the exhaust on the bottom even. Very accurate. I'm pretty impressed. It's got the glass in the doors, like, amazing. So I've got a couple models that are, like that, a little bit more detailed on my. Wildly enough, I get the ones that I really want in real life, and I spend a little bit more on. So I've got a couple of those, but I would love to have one of these at some point. They're probably the best deal on a supercar, as I said in my last one. They start, 100, 150K, which is obviously still a lot of money, but for supercar territory, that's probably about the best you could find for a brand new supercar. So Aston Martin Vantage. And a quote of the day: when it loads. Where's all the knowledge we lost with information? We're in the information age. The internet is rampant. You can find out anything you want in seconds, right? But it seems like as a society, we're going the other way. I like that quote. So that's it in a nutshell. We kept it under 10 minutes on this one. So hopefully that helps somebody. Algo and Ave. Maybe Ave's right behind Algo. Algo's doing good moves. Nice structure. I like it. 10 thumbs up. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Oh, bye-bye then.